Hey party people, it's Jen and it is 10 o'clock at night. I just want to let all of you know that I'm here to play makeup with you because I'm crazy. No, truth be told, I just recently got off of a awesome training call with my team and I don't even feel like it's training when you're just kind of doing a Zoom call with a bunch of awesome ladies and their husband, Josh Morris. But yeah, it was really wonderful. And I thought, I had a pretty unique issue pop up this weekend. And what better time? Let's just go ahead and knock out this call because I want to share this with you guys. This weekend I was at a baseball tournament with my son. And yesterday, can I just tell you, the sunlight was like in our face for over 3 hours. And even though it was cool and it felt amazing, if y'all live in Louisiana and Mississippi, y'all know we don't get that very much. You kind of forget that the sun is beaming on you. And I have a confession to make. I have been selling skincare products for the last 8.5 years, so I know how important it is to wear sunscreen on your face. I forgot. Oh gosh, right? So maybe for most people, it'd be like, oh, it was just one day. Not a big deal. Well, guess what? I woke up this morning. I washed my face last night. I woke up this morning and I looked in the mirror and I said, oh, I did a terrible job washing my face. I left contour on my forehead and I'm scrubbing and rubbing and looking at the washcloth and there's nothing there and I'm looking and I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, so pause. If you watched my last video, you may remember me talking to y'all a little bit about the fact that I have issues with skin discoloration and melasma. Okay, I was gifted with melasma during my last 2 pregnancies. And if you don't know what melasma is, it's hormonal, okay? But it's aggravated by sun exposure, okay? Highly, highly helpful to wear SPF. But again, in this case, I did not. So yeah, I didn't have leftover contour on my face. I had an outbreak of my melasma. And I'm telling you, it doesn't take long for it to show itself. So let me just show y'all, if I can, really close up what I'm looking at today, okay? Can you see, let's let this kind of like come into focus. Can you see the brownness all over my forehead? How splotchy that is? You guys, holy Toledo. Okay, it's bad. I got it here. It is all up in here. Like, it's rough. So, of course, I was like, I'm gonna have to like play with my makeup and try to cover this stuff. No big deal, right? I mean, I've covered other spots and done different things, but you just never know. So anyway, I managed to do it. And I want to share with you guys what I did. All right, so I'm going to take out my cute little double-decker, my little mini double-decker. I packed it especially for this weekend because I knew I was going away. And what I did is I put my highlights, contour, and 2 lip and cheek colors on the top level. And then on the bottom level, I have some pretty little eyeshadows that I chose that I thought were safe enough for the ball field and fun at the same time. And then I have my Bella bronzer, and I also have the vanilla setting powder. So anyway, this is it, you guys. This is my entire makeup bag, minus the brushes and the mascara. Okay, anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all how to cover this. Actually, I'm just going to show you the amazing coverage of this makeup, okay? There's really no trick in this case. Friday, I played around because that's the cool thing when you're a mascara artist, or if you just are an awesome avid makeup lover and you buy a ton of colors to play with. But when you become an artist, you get a kit and they send you a bunch of different colors. So Friday, when I was bored, I just sat in my chair and played around with different colors on my face. And I made a decision to change my main highlight, okay? I have been in the sun a little bit more since I got color matched, so my skin color has kind of darkened just a tad. And I had been using back up. I've been using Mango to color correct spots on my face, and I was noticing that the Mango really was looking good by itself. So I tested it and kind of like sampled it and compared it to the other colors that I had. Wheat being my main color, I compared, one side Mango, one side Wheat, and turns out the Mango won. So now I can skip color correcting because my color corrector is my main highlight now. All right, so anyway, all that to say, we're going straight for the Mango all up in here. If you can't tell, I have removed the makeup from here up. Everything else is like whatever I had left over from the day. So here we go. This is Mango, and this is the Buffy brush. Again, the Buffy brush is going to give you the most full coverage, kind of that airbrush effect. In a case like this, I'm gonna wanna cover that, and I'm gonna wanna cover it well. So my opinion, I'm using the Buffy to get the best coverage. So all I'm gonna do, again, take the big end of my Buffy and I'm gonna tap it and just tap it all over my forehead, okay? Now, hopefully I didn't put way too much because I'm not used to just doing my forehead, so we'll see. But basically what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna spread it all around my forehead and I'm just gonna tap it in with the Buffy brush, like this. And it is going to cover that brown very well, okay? Do y'all see already? Like, look from a distance. You can hardly tell. Wow. Okay? Now, if it's too much coverage for you and you're like, I don't really want that, we have this other amazing brush called the Blush and Bronzer that I kind of like for blending. It's a great brush to have if you really just want a pretty light coverage for like everyday makeup. You're not trying to look like a beauty queen, but you want a decent amount of coverage. This is a great brush to have. So I'm gonna take the smaller end and I'm just gonna kind of tap this away. Now, like I said before in my previous video, you can overdo this. You can overblend and remove product from your face too much. If you do that, it's not the end of the world because all you'll have to do is apply a tiny bit more, okay? So don't freak out about this. Like, it is really easy, I promise, okay? So all I'm trying to do is like lighten it up just a tad. So there we go. Now, if I want to go in and add my contour, I'm going to take my hack brush. See that? I'm going to dip it into my contour. And I'm just going to hit, oh, what am I doing? I'm doing my forehead. See, look, I'm already forgetting. Okay. Throw a little contour onto the top of your forehead. Again, like I said in my previous video, if you have a little bitty tiny forehead, you could probably afford to skip this. My forehead is not huge, but it's not little. So I want to bring that illusion or that shadow down just a tad. Okay, so again, just tap, tap, tap. And if you want some more, you just keep going. No big deal. What do we think? Forget the rest of this. This has been there all day. But what do we think about the forehead? I mean, it's pretty. It looks pretty good from what it was. So anyway, hopefully you can appreciate the magnificent coverage of this makeup, okay? That literally took me a couple of minutes, not even, to do that. So even the most complex skin issues sometimes can be covered with a little bit of practice and a little bit of work. I've only been at this, you guys, for like, what, 2 weeks? Okay? I still have a ton to learn. I am no makeup pro, but even I could figure that out, okay? Like, I know you guys can do this. So if you have these kinds of issues and you're tired of dealing with them, I have a product for you. And I know a girl. So hit your girl up and let me know how I can help you. If you know somebody who's dealing with this kind of an issue, please send them my way. I would love to try to help them to try these products. They have a money-back guarantee, so if you decide they're not for you, no worries. Like, there's no harm in trying. So anyway, that's all I got for y'all today. I hope you were able to see, once again, the magic in this makeup. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.